Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of FERRET Business. I'm TheKalose and this is Moons of Mine, and today we are going to be doing, like I said in the last episode, we're going to be working on our farms and a couple of other little pieces here and there. So let's get started. Alright then guys, so we have been doing only a little bit of work off camera. I want to save some of it or a bit of it for on cam. We have got moon stairs, which I'm sure I showed you last episode. Yes, I did. We have a zombie trying to eat us. That should be fun. But as you can see on this, I'm sick of getting these things now because we can't do anything with them. We can get like I'll show you. When you open a contract, you will get a random contract, good supply contract, occult materials. We do not have a single block of man of steel, never mind double compressed elementium or double compressed formium or terra steel. We don't have that, so yeah, they're not much use to us yet. These are the plots that we're going to be putting our crops on if we don't get assassinated by a horde of zombies first. Yeah, if you guys was watching the last episode and saw how much fun that dungeon was, we won't be going back there until we are much better equipped. Now there seems to be a bunch of random crap in this chest, but there isn't. That cobblestone shouldn't be there, and that should be full, but never mind. We have our watering can that we are going to use for our crops, agricraft crop sticks, a bunch of different seeds, and then these pieces up here: stone brick slabs, birch wood slabs, any wood slab and any stone slab, 3 sticks, 2 bits of wood and a glass pane. I could have really just gone in this, and then this pattern, you want to throw the sticks here like this and the glass pane like so, and you get a seed analyzer. Now you can use this analyzer without the book, so don't go stressing if you haven't got the book. The book just keeps information on seeds and it really isn't that relevant. Now we want to go and scan all of these seeds and you'll see that they are all growth 111. I'm doing this so it makes it a bit easier later on for crossbreeding them, and I'll show you guys that as well. There we go, and the last one, so go on carrot. And then we want to grab our crop sticks, because now we've analysed these seeds, you can't just plant them in the ground, it won't let you. So you have to use these crop sticks, and the pattern I go for is a plus, like this, because those numbers, the 111, gain growth and strength. So growth is how quickly the plant will grow, and you won't get attacked by a zombie apparently. Right, okay, so growth is how quickly the plant will grow. Gain is how many resources the plant will give you, and strength is the plant's resistance to weeds. Now all of them can reach 10, so the growth speed can get quite quick. The gains, you can get 4 crops from 1, and the strength helps with weeds, and I don't even know if weeds are enabled in this pack, so I wouldn't worry too much about the strength. As long as you get the first 2 to 10, which is what we're aiming for, then you're good to go. So I'm going to plant these crops here, and these ones as well. I'm getting them all planted. We have more than these. I just feel like doing more than 5 crops in one episode would be daft, because it's going to take us a bit just to get one of them up to 10, 10, 10. Oh, don't do that. Okay, now what you can do is, if you have a bunch of bones, I'll go get them actually. We've got to pick this up as well. Great. Right. If you have a bunch of bones, because I'm used to playing other mod packs, you can't bone meal things like magical crops. It just doesn't work. So I've always been used to just grabbing the watering can and flying off with that instead. But if you have bones or access to a bunch of bones, I'm not going to put that in there, I don't want to. We'll get these ones, and there should be some more. I'm guessing you've put them down in a barrel down below.
What's that?
Bones.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, figured. How dare you be organised.
Someone else did.
Shh, shh, I like living in my house full of chests. Oh, by the way guys, I threw a couple of barrels under these trees. Just for the sake of it, really. Just to make it more like an orchard. Yeah, more pretty. Make it look so pretty. But I did not know that they actually functioned as, they're DecoCraft barrels made in the DecoCraft bench, and they actually function as chests or barrels. I didn't know that. So not only do they look pretty nice, you can use them. So yeah, I may be using them in a few other builds, I think. Now I know I could get more bone meal if I threw that in a sag mill, but I just do not have the time. I don't have the patience. So what you need to do is sneak and bone meal these up all the way. You need to have fully grown plants, and then you put 1-2 crop sticks in the middle, and this is where your watering can will come in handy, because it speeds up the tick rate. Bone meal speeds up plant growth speed. Watering cans speed up the tick rate of the blocks applied to. So it's a different kind of mechanic in Minecraft, see, and it's bred these together. All these plants are growth, gain and strength 1-1-1, but if we stick our seed in here, it is 1-2-3. So we can grab one of these. Let's start here, and we don't need that seed. Right, we're going to put the wheat out the way, but that seed's useless to us, because the only seed we're really after is a 10-10-10 seed. So we just got to keep going until we have our seeds, and it can be a little bit tedious at times. Depends on how lucky you get with random luck. Random Jesus luck. I'm never that lucky. Throw this here, and it will throw the naff seed in your hand there. We're gonna bone meal that and carry on. You can, I don't know if I've done it yet, but you can sneak when placing them, the crop sticks. Ooh, 4-3-3. That's a nice big jump from 1-1-1. We will do you. There we go, and we'll throw this over. Thank you. There. If you sneak and place, it will instantly place a double. So yeah, just a little quick tip there for you guys. I figured I'd be at this a lot more than I am, but these seeds seem to be breeding much higher, faster. Very strange. Anyway, usually I have a lot less luck when it comes to crops. Don't get me wrong, this is one part of the mod packs I do enjoy, is breeding plants. And in some mod packs like Sky Factory 3, I believe, you breed chickens, and I loved playing around with that. That was great fun. Throw this there. No, use the right one. Thank you. And this here. Now, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm going to just grab this here. 446. Moons is working on our other side to the farm. Now, before you all freak out and go, where's the water? As you can see from here, Moons is hiding our water blocks underneath the light source blocks then, so that we have this full 5x5 area here. And I know it could be a lot more efficient, but this is the design we wanted to go for. So in some cases it's better to pick design over efficiency. It depends on how you want to play. If you want to play where you have everything in as small a space as possible, then that isn't the design you want to go for. But then AgriCraft crops do help with that. Instead of having to have massive fields to grow yourself a decent supply of, say, wheat like we're doing now, then you can actually fit it all in a much smaller space. There are other parts to AgriCraft. I'll quickly show you. In case you guys haven't seen, you have things like the wooden water tank, which will store rainwater and any other water source blocks pumped into it. And then irrigation channels. I would advise using the bigger irrigation channels. These ones can generate lag due to the block updates for the water source flowing through them. Where these, there is no water source seen, so it doesn't need the block update for it. And then your sprinklers act like bone meal, so they are constantly bone mealing the plants as they're getting water in. As long as there's water source going to them, they'll constantly bone meal the plants, and they speed up the growth of plants significantly. I mean quite a bit. You will notice it, especially on other packs. I think on Project Ozone 2 the speed just it quadruples at least. It's really worth it. So yeah, if any of you guys watching play on Project Ozone 2, I would suggest any crop farms that you're using to use a AgriCraft sprinkler set. to get it growing quicker. It works on all of the modded crops on there, and I'm pretty sure it works on all of them on here too. I say pretty sure because I've not got that far in to test it. Is that why we're lagging? It's saving the world. We're getting there, guys. We're nearly at 10-10. I do like to get it to 10-10-10 though. So our first 10 is growth. That's good. We may lose that on the next seed though because it likes to jump up and down. All these seeds are wasted. Now if you're going into pure bees, the way forestry would have you doing bees, the seeds would be useful to put in a seed squeezer to make your apiaries and other things like that. But I am not going to use that way. It's too slow for me. Throw this here. Should only take 1 or 2 more breedings and we should have a perfect 10-10-10 crop. Is anything in the way there, Moons?
No.
No, good. This one. Now if you do find that you're only getting small jumps at a time and you want to get all of them to, let's say with this one here we're at 10-8-8, but we don't want that, we want all of them to be 10, and we've got these 6s here, so it is going to jump around a bit. What you can do is break all the crops, place your good seed, get rid of all the bad seeds, so this one, this one, this one and this one, grow it, and then place your double crop sticks on the sides, grow them. You don't really need to leave them to grow, and we know that all these seeds will be, although one of them isn't. Okay, so that one is a there we go, 10-9-9, and these two are 10-9-8. So yeah, they've actually upgraded themselves just by doing that. So they can upgrade singly if you do it 1 for 1, but the jumps are much bigger doing it in this style. Hopefully that is the last one. I really don't like leaving it as a 9. I've gotta change that, guys. I'm sorry, can't. It's just not in my nature. Throw this over here, and as you can see, we've gone through nearly, just for this one plant, we've gone through nearly an entire stack of crop sticks. So you will find if you are going the agricraft route, then you are going to need quite a few crop sticks. For some reason it is not wanting to play ball. Did you see the wheat there though, guys? I'll show you with this one, in fact, because I can bone meal it again. No, this one. 4. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. And also, I think when you harvest a plant, which you right click, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned that, but you right click the plant to harvest them. When you harvest them, they don't go back to stage 1, I think they go back to stage 3. So that increases the growth speed as well a bit more. So that is your starting stage, as you can see. That's the basic stage, and it's already grown a bit. So let's do that and this. Come on, that's got to be 10-10-10. It is, finally. And then what you want to do when you get your 10-10-10 seed is either, there is a couple of ways. You could either, I'm just going to get rid of these, just grow this one and spread it with double crops, and keep spreading it and spreading it and spreading it until you have the whole field filled. Or, and this is the way I will possibly go because it's easier. I don't know why I keep going in. I keep forgetting that this chest has access to that. Yeah. Anyway, shears is what you need to craft this, a clipper. Oh, I liked. As you can see, shears, 2 iron, 2 sticks, and then the iron. Yeah, you will pull that funny face, Moons. Don't think I didn't hear you. And there you go. We have got, quickly move. I'll get my food out of the way. These wheat clippings, and they are all at 10, 10, 10. Now, you can clip plants at any level, at level 1, 1, 1, but these have a 100% chance of planting in the sticks, where I'll show you, a lower tiered plant, such as these, here, industrial hemp, that are only 1, 1, 1. See, it uses them up, but it didn't plant them. It's got a very small chance. Now what we need is, another 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, so we can grow 2 of these, and yeah, that one will do. So you should get 7 from a plant. Sometimes you will get 8. 17, there we go. Oh, a bit of lag there. I can hear a zombie. Oh, see him on the minimap. I think that underneath the dirt, did you not? Is there a hole or something? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She didn't fill a hole in.
I didn't have to do it.
You covered it or filled it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, as you can see, guys, to get to 10, 10, 10 didn't take that awful long. Oh, don't laugh at my pronunciation of words. I can speak good English. Thank you. Right, let's try that again. It didn't take that long to do one crop, but that's the issue with Minecraft Modded, isn't it? There's more than one crop. I mean, just in basic Minecraft alone, you've got wheat, carrots, potatoes, sugarcane, cacti. I don't think they've got beetroot in this version, and if they do, then beetroot. And I definitely don't know if they've got chorus plants or chorus flowers, but I don't know if they work. Neverwort, brown mushroom, red mushroom. I think that's it for normal Minecraft, and then as you can see, AgriCraft alone adds its own modded versions of the flower types, so you can get different flower dyes. There's also some for modded types of Minecraft like Cinder Pearl, Shimmer Leaf, Fish Shrooms, Taint Root, and then all the mystical flowers from Botania. I think all the mod was called Botania. So that's them, and then that's not even starting. Pam's Harvest Craft adds a good 30, 40 different seeds and all this other different food. Yeah, so if you're planning on starting your own food factory farm, which I have tried in the past, but I've always given up. I've never had the motivation to get past planting like 10 crops, and then I just get bored of it. But this series is me fully motivated. I can't see me getting bored of this. I'm enjoying myself far too much trying to kill moons. I mean, trying to play the game. It's great. Yes, yes. So, we've got this one crop, and unless you guys want me to do the rest on camera, I will work on the others off cam. Not today, but over time, basically. But this crop here, this is our super crop, and we've got a very special use for this crop. In fact, it's such a great use that Moons hates me for it. It is nicknamed the power crop, and you will all see soon. Soon you shall see. Okay, so some of you eagle eyes may have seen this lot in here and gone, why on earth has he got such a random amount of resources in there? Well, let me show you. The other plan for today's episode, and I went in the table, bench, chest again instead of there, is to make a pick. See, there we go. Wasn't that great? All those resources to make a pick. Nah, I'm kidding. What we are going to make though is a quarry. See, we need one of these. Let's make these iron gears because it might be easier. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully they're usable. Surround it by gold to get the 4 of them. Because if you didn't see, you need a piece of redstone, 3 iron gears, 2 gold gears, 2 diamond gears. Gold gears take iron, diamond gears take gold. So it's like upgrading them up and again. So those are the gears. And there's the pick. So pick, redstone, iron, not there, there, gold, diamond. And there is our quarry. So yeah, we've finally got an actual worthwhile piece of machinery that's going to help us with some resources. And we've already talked about this, and me and Moons plan to add it to the desert because the sand, desert grass, the sand would be much more useful to us than dirt at the moment for glass and other features such as what she's doing in the farm. But we need to power it, so we're going to need some of this osmium and this iron and some redstone that I've not got, that's downstairs. I'm also going to need these end pearls and these bricks. No, I don't need those just yet. Those were for another plan. That's another day. So redstone, ender pearls, iron. Oh, just had a brain fart. It is, there we are, conduit binders, because we're going to need item conduits. Now, if you guys have never used item conduits before, which I hadn't until quite recently, I think I first started using them back in November time, I didn't know how good they was, and now I can't use any other item transfer, so anything, no, item conduits are the go-to for me now. And all you need to do is stick some ender pearls and some iron, 1 for 1 in there. Now, as you guys can see, I've still been crushing down these ores slowly, and as I've been crushing these down, Moons has been mining more, so it's a never-ending cycle of ores. It's great. I will get this automated at some point, but we don't just use these machines for cooking ores at the moment. We use it for other things. Now come on, there we go. Just need the 1 ingot, but I'm making 3 just in case. So what you need to do is go on your bench and break down your ingot into nuggets, and then surround it with your conduit binders like so, and we will get our item conduits. These things are godly. We also will need some energy conduits. That is something else. I will need to get some energy. I'll get that made in a minute. Okay, I also need gold and other things. What we are going to need for this quarry to be always powered is 2 more of those bad boys. Now, I don't know if you guys remember how we made it, so I will bring up windmill there again. Wind generator. 1 of these. There are 5 of these enriched alloys in each. And I'll show you the 5 in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 10 iron in there. So, you'll need these enriched alloys that I just showed you. Energy tablet, pardon me. Need 2 of those enriched alloys as well. So you, like I said, you need 5 for each, and then you also need to do the middle one, which is the basic control circuit, which is osmium and a piece of redstone there. Okay, that's done. Now we need energetic alloy ingot. Is it energetic alloy ingot? Yes, I believe it is. For the energy conduits, I do not know. My brain's just exploded. Yeah. So we also are going to need though is storage, and I mean we've got drawers, but I don't think drawers are going to cut it as such. It's going to be useful for certain things such as the cobble and sand. I'm going to need some chest moons. I just I don't know where. I mean, I could just make a bunch up and just have it feed into a load of chests. That's what I'm going to have to do, isn't it? Just make a bunch. And we have just smelted some iron, so I should be able to make a couple of these into iron. Where is this there? I could make a couple into gold as well. I'll grab that gold. We've got plenty of resources, so I don't have to be stingy. Conductive iron, that is the name of that one. 10 enriched alloys, and we also need to make 1 of these bad boys. Osmium ingot, piece of redstone, and it should give us that circuit that we need. Just wait for it to go, and there we go. Basic control circuit. We need 2 of them. What am I playing at? I don't know. Right then. So let's start with the easy bit. We will get these chests made. Iron chests, indigo chests, plenty. And then we also need to make 2, 4 of these. I don't have the redstone. I need to go grab some. Excuse me. There we are. 1, 2. 2 stacks of redstone. And we may as well go and grab this thingamabob. Thank you. The only thing I don't like about the mechanism is the fact that some of the crafts don't auto complete when you click on them on this. When you have all the resources to this, it won't just throw them in for the actual windmill, although I'm sure it's going to prove me wrong this time when I show you as I try. It likes to do that. See, didn't do it. So you have to kind of craft it yourself, which is pretty simple. But if you're making 64 of these things and you haven't got anything to auto craft it for you, yeah, and they don't stack. That is news to me. I'm pretty sure they stacked. Okay, that's a surprise. Okay, so now we could make it so our quarry lasts ages and that it will go forever and all that kind of good jazz, but we don't want it going forever. I've already put some torches down to the general. Oh, hello, Mr. Slime. General way I'm going. Come on, you can't jump in water. Poor thing. And you. Oh, missed it. There he is. Sorry, I'm going to trample a crop. Ah, I didn't. Good. Okay, so I've made torches to the general area it's going to. I think it's F9. There we go. To show our grid. And I want this to place... okay, so the quarry only does a general 10 by 10. That is a bit painful, but we will work with that. So that's our quarry placed, and we are going to need to power that, so I'm going to put this here. Now I'm not climbing all the way to any height. I don't think it's worth the extra effort, really. I'm just going to place these here like that, and look at the speed it's going already. Speed on that. Throwing them out there. I'm going to break this for now though. Yeah, you can just wait. No, oi, mister. Thank you. Do not spit sand at me. That is very rude. How dare you. Anyway, what I love about conduits, I don't know if you guys have used them, but you can put more than one in the same spot. In fact, I'm sure there are 6 different types that you can place all in one area. Like so. So I'm going to pull this up this way so we don't have to go running all the way down there for our stuff. And this is how I would connect a lot of my machines later on as well. So we have our gold chest here, and we're going to do them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There. Now I am missing something, and I'm going to go quickly make it now. I need a string and 8 sticks for it. And anyone who's played modded before may know what I'm getting. But if you don't, I'll show you. So we need a string, 8 sticks. I've already got the wood just here, and like so. And this. Okay, I may have it wrong. Is the recipe different? Filter. There you go, guys. I told you what it is. A basic filter. Oh, I'm thinking of something different. I need a hopper and 4 paper. I am derping today. So 2 paper. 3, 4 paper. And a chest. And some iron. You're being awfully quiet there, Moons.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the viewers would love to hear your voice more than mine. It's probably a lot more soothing than my really screechy voice. You've got a cold. There you go, guys. That's her excuse. She has a cold. Now these things can be formatted. Like it's set to extract, but only with a redstone signal, where we want it extracting all the time. Now these are also set to extract because we haven't told them to do anything. So if we go in and click on here, it's insert. Now we want this as a high priority, so it has a higher number. The higher the number, the higher the priority. So if we have this at a 10, throw in our filter and say sand. So that's our item sand. This chest will only pull in sand from this mine. So if we want sand, we will go to this specific chest and find it there. Then these will have everything else, and we want these to be 7. 7, 6. Now I'm giving them numbers and I'm putting them as priority. You could just leave them all blank and just put them as insert if you feel like that, but this way I will know if I check one of these end chests and it's full, then the whole system is filling up and I need to empty them. Simple as. Now you can also change the colour. If you have more than one machine set up to this, let's say I wanted the iron to go a certain way, so I could have the iron go into a furnace here and then be pumped out again back into this. In fact, I tell you what, I will place a block. Pretend this here is a furnace. I know I could have easily made one, but still. Now you could have it like so. You could have it pumping iron in and taking the ingots out, and then you could do what I've done, and you could even change the colour. Say change the channel to red and have the outward signal on here as red, and it would only pump into the red chest there. So that one would only receive anything from red, which would be the cooked ores, basically. So yeah, this system's pretty much set up. So let's plug the power back in. These two windmills are going to keep this going with no problems. I mean, it's going at a cracker speed actually. I thought it'd be a bit slower than that, but actually that's pretty quick for a quarry. I've seen them go much slower before. Back when I first used to play modded on Tekkit. Oh dear, they used to be so slow and lag. Now let's check the system. This should be the only chest receiving things. Oh, of course, we had a torch. See, do you see that? There was a torch placed and it didn't go in this chest, it went in the first chest here. So yeah, just in case any of you guys don't know much about the conduits or any of this. So we can leave this going. That's actually its own chunk loader as well. Oh, crocodiles. These are not fun. Go away. Okay. So it has its own chunk loader, so you don't have to worry about it unloading. But as luck would have it, this mod pack has its own friends GUI, so you can add someone as friend. Like I just have Moons. There, she's now my friend. If I go on these claim chunks, I can claim chunks in the wild, like so. Just left click him. And then shift, is it shift? No, it's control and left click to make them red. And as you can see, it says chunk loaded. So now I have 6 claim chunks and 6 out of 50 loaded chunks. So those will always stay loaded no matter what. I didn't need to do that, but I'm going to leave that on like that just so you guys can see. Now I'm not quite sure if that is something that's only enabled in a cheats enabled server or save. We had to enable it to be able to put some of the commands in that we've used, so it's been enabled since really. Yeah, as you can see, Moose is working her way on the... I just jumped past you. What the bob? I jumped past the magpie and it died on a cactus. Silly bird. Look at this. We're going to get over a stack of wheat from one harvest of this as well.
Mobs are gone now.
The mobs are gone? Oh, beautiful. A stack and 30 wheat from one harvest of that. Oh wait, no, more. It's got to have been more because we had 50 odd on us. So there you go. And that's from one harvest, and I didn't pick it all up. Yeah, well worth it, guys. It's well worth spending the time to breed them up. It can get tedious, but so I would suggest maybe doing 2 or 3 or 1 or 2 important ones and going and doing something else. So now we have a quarry set up to get us ore, so me and Moons don't have to spend forever mining. because we have, I'll show you her little mining hole in a second. So yeah, that's slowly chugging away for us. Oh, this way. In the door. Now then, we have, I don't think we've actually finished any quests for today's blind bags, so I have nothing to show you for this. I'm going to quickly check. I'm pretty sure we haven't though. There was a chisel one that popped up, but we didn't do much. Oh, you made a carpenter's chisel.
No.
We haven't got a carpenter's hammer, apparently. So, yeah.
I know.
Well, it popped up earlier today. I remember seeing it. Right, I'm going to quickly show you. I mean, it's not that big of a hole, but it's a hole down at layer 12. And she's been mining away slowly, painfully. Bless her soul. But she loves the mining, so it keeps her happy. Oh, we have a slime. An actual green one. Oh, and it dropped one of those thingies. Come on. Oh, come on. How can you not hit a non-moving target? Jeez. Right. Time to make my way back up. So yeah guys, I think that's pretty much it for today's episode. It was a bit simple, but we didn't want to overload it with too much in case we did run short of time doing the things that we was doing. In tomorrow's episode, we plan on making a few more machines and showing you the lovely power crop, also known as wheat. Yeah, I was going to show it in today's episode, but I really do think it would run into the 40-50 minute mark, and it'd be better for me to just split it up into two so that I don't get too overwhelmed by everything and we don't do things right. And we need to make sure we get it right, because otherwise then I'll look stupid. Well, stupider. I'm already stupid. Doesn't take much, does it? Moons, you're supposed to disagree. Don't laugh. Oh wow. Okay guys, so I've been TheKalose and this has been Moons of Nastiness, and we have been playing on the Ferret Business mod pack. It is on the Feed the Beast launcher and it's also on the Twitch launcher. So yeah, if you fancy playing it or playing along, if people want the seed to the map, I can possibly put that in the description in a future episode. You just need to ask for it really. I'm not putting it in until someone asks, so nah. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's episode and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.